My vision is has always been, no matter where I've been in my career, to end homelessness wherever I am, and it starts with decreasing homelessness, obviously, by lowering the number of people that are literally homeless out on the streets. But I've I've felt for a long time, and I've believed for a long time, and from the practices that I've seen and from the things that I've done, I know that we can end homelessness in communities.
Pathlight Homes, we have a resource center where individuals come in and search for employment. As they're searching for employment, they can also receive vocational training, workshops where they can help them improve their resumes, do mock interviews, and complete cover letters. We also have community service specialists, case managers here as well, and mental health therapists to assist those individuals.
We have a marketplace and food pantry where residents can go shopping for anything that they need for their home. And so we try to offer wraparound services to help those who need our assistance in the community.
Our staff here at Pathlight Home are very dedicated. They're very passionate about what they do. I think one of the things that we're looking to do with the staff is really help them develop more and become even better leaders than they are, become even more informed, become even more educated. We're trying to build on that passion with adding more training and more development for them.
It's a community. I mean, it's like every other apartment complex that we have people who live here that do things together. We have activities for our residents, barbecues. We have functions all the time. It's a sense of community. People just want to feel included, and I think we do that here. We make sure we include everyone.
We have our residents come in and usually meet with their caseworkers here to get any kind of either rental assistance, any kind of assistance in general with applying for anything. We have people coming living off of the streets, living out of their cars, so they can't go and apply to any regular place like they would, where they're doing a credit history, a rental history.
At Maxwell Terrace, we have over 300 units. At Maxwell Gardens, a little over 200. And then of course we have our Pathways Drop-In Center. So at Maxwell Terrace, we house residents here, and we offer services such as case management services, mental health counseling. And so anything that we raise here immediately goes back into the program, whether it's to support a resident that is a new move-in who is just now moving in off the street, or if it's to build new housing to help house more people in the Central Florida community. Any dollar that we get is immediately brought back into our community here at Pathlight Home.
Safe Haven, we have a female and a male side. Those individuals come in chronically homeless, meaning they're living on the street. They have nowhere to go. They won't pay any rent coming in. So in their rooms, once they get approved, in their rooms they'll get a twin-size bed, a mini refrigerator, a microwave, a 5-drawer dresser, and a shift-mate walk-in closet. Once they get approved for Social Security, then they will begin to pay 30% of their income. But the ultimate goal is to get them to save up enough money to where they can live independently on their own.
Around 20 people live here. I've been here for 12 years. I love it here. And everybody loves it here. They don't want to leave, most people don't. Everything's here. I mean, across the street is everything that they need to walk. They can get there, do what they need to do. It's good here. It's very good.
It's been an amazing journey because we started out with nothing, actually less than nothing, and now it's just so large and so many people impacted. It's just been incredible. Never could have even imagined. I was just hoping we would make it a year. When we started, nobody thought you could take a homeless person and put them in housing without fixing them first. We were one of the very first that even just came up with the concept. If you wait for people to be fixed, they could be on the street a long time, because people with chronic medical or chronic mental illness are not going to be fixed tomorrow, or even, it's going to take a while. They need to be in housing so that they can do what they need to do for themselves to get to that step. So.
I like helping people, you know what I mean? Because I was homeless one time myself. So now I could give back, you know what I mean? And when I was in their shoes, I know what it feel like sleeping on cardboard, sleeping on the bench. You don't know where your next meal coming from.
This is where we hold our group sessions, to where you see they have done paintings, as well as expressing themselves through painting, through words. We have the showers and the bathrooms, to where they're able to use the showers. They can come in and shower Monday through Friday, but we do have selected times that they can come in. This is our laundry area facility, to where they have washers and dryers, to where they're able to wash their clothes. They can wash their clothes every day, but we do have selected times and selective hours to where they can come in and wash. Because again, most of them are homeless. They don't have the needs or the funds to be able to pay to get their clothes washed, so they can come here to the drop-in center during office hours or operation hours to wash and dry their clothes.
Some of these specific projects that we have here going on at Pathlight Home is renovating our Pathways Drop-In Center. We are looking to build a pavilion there to help gather more members at the Pathways Drop-In Center, engage them in activities, peer support counseling, mental health counseling, any services that they might need.
When I do my sandwiches, I do it out of love. I'll be glad to serve them, because not only do we get money, but we're also helping people that don't have anything. I love to feed people. I guess I got that from my mama. She always taught us that in order to be happy, learn something that you love to do. And she taught me how to cook. She taught me how to love to cook. They come over here, and sometimes all they want is a soda water, just sit down here and just talk to me. And I appreciate that, because they know that they can come in here anytime they want to, and they ain't got to eat, but they need just a listening ear. I'm there for them.
What we focus on is on the fundamentals of cooking, meaning they actually learn starting from sharpening their knives, making knife cuts, fabricating poultry, utilizing everything from that poultry, making stocks. Everything is made from scratch. Right, we are making a chicken dish. So we're going to enhance the flavor by adding some chicken stock.
The first culinary program graduation I went through, it was just nice to see. You see how proud they were, and just listen to them speak, and how thankful they were, and how positive their future looks, just because of an 8-week program that we provided for them.
Career-wise, they have the tools to get them engaged in the culinary industry, in the hospitality business, so they can move up and they can actually become great cooks and hopefully great chefs in the future.
I'd say what Reverend Maxwell says, I'm still dreaming. We want to see it just grow and grow and grow, so that we help more and more people. I hope that we've become somewhat statewide, and I hope that we even become national. I believe that that's possible. The times when there was, I didn't think it was going to happen. I remember the first time I called him, and he was like, "Daughter, don't you worry. And he was right. And I always remember that because when you do this work, there's always it's not easy. And every time I do another one, I think, oh, it's going to be easy, but it's not, it's harder. And so without that remembrance, without that encouragement, without that prayer, without that piece of faith that stays there, you just can't do this work. And I think that's the secret sauce here, that people that work here do it because they love the people they're working with. They have the faith it takes to make this happen. And it's without that, it just doesn't work.